woman is calling out, take this animal for $100. A man stops his car and says, this is very cheap. The man comes closer and says, are you serious? Woman says, of course, you can buy it. The man lifts the cloth and sees money attached under it. The man says, take this money, I'll pay the rest and take the animal. The man is about to take the cloth, but the woman snatches it and says, you cannot take anything until you give the money. The man says, you will run away. The woman says, my house is nearby. You bring the money and take the animal. The woman takes the donkey home. Her sister comes and says, little sister, give me a hug. The woman says, stay away, you smell bad. I only came to sell the donkey. Sister says, where is the donkey? It's worth almost $500. The sister goes to search for the donkey. The man brings the remaining money and says, give me the animal. Woman says, I want more money for it. Man says, I can't increase the money, but I have an offer. Woman says, tell me, what offer? Man says, you can live in my luxurious house and enjoy life. Woman says, my sister will bring the donkey now. The sister brings the donkey. The man takes it. The woman picks up her luggage. Sister says, why did you sell father's inheritance? Woman says, I don't care. I don't want to see you again. Sister leaves. Next moment, a lawyer comes and says, I have searched for you a lot. I need to read the will, but before that, you two sisters cannot sell anything. Sister says, but my sister has already sold the donkey for cheap. Lawyer says, we must cancel this deal. Let's go. The sister and lawyer leave. A few minutes later, the woman and the man are in front of a house. Woman says, such a beautiful house. The owner says, did you take possession of my house and car? Woman says, you liar. Give me back my donkey or give me $500. The man takes out money. The owner snatches the money and says, this is mine too. Man says, boss, your money is in that cloth. He lifts the cloth from the donkey and gives it to the owner, but the cloth is empty. Owner says, this rag is not enough for my loss. The sister and lawyer arrive. Lawyer says, this donkey is ours? Woman says, sister, did you bring the police with the lawyer? Owner says, I called the police myself to have the man arrested. Man says, boss, I'll return the money. Tell me, where is the money hidden? Woman says, the sister was near the donkey. Maybe she stole it sometime before. The sister says, dear donkey, let me change your cloth. She removes the donkey's old cloth, puts a new one on it. The sister takes the money cloth from the bag and says, are you asking about this cloth? The man snatches the cloth and runs. Police catch him and say, is this the thief? Owner says, yes, take him away, but leave the money. Police take the man. The woman says, I've been fooled, I'm leaving. Lawyer says, listen to the will, in which it is clearly written, whoever among you tries to sell anything will lose the inheritance. Your father did not keep money in the bank, but hid it in the house, which you are now deprived of. Woman says, sister, look at me, help me. Sister says, I'll return your own words. I don't want to see your face. Woman says, please don't leave me on the street. Sister says, I'm sorry, but I won't help you. The sister leaves with the lawyer.